What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another daily vlog. Today is December 15th and today's a good day. I finally put the fear aside of reaching out to a few of my friends who have really supported me in the past, kind of with my journey as becoming a personal trainer and just I guess in life in general. And I offered them free coaching finally. It's been something I've constantly avoided for so long, reaching out to people and actually getting out there and being okay with failing, being okay with putting myself out there. So yeah, I finally did that, and it's a huge thanks to the connections I've been making on this business consulting program that I'm a part of. It connects us with everybody who's a part of the program. And when I got on this, it provided me with a community of people who who all have different goals and whatnot, but ultimately have paid for a program which is worth $3,000, so they have some sort of commitment, to it. And yeah, I finally reached out to somebody in the program and we connected. We've got on a few calls already, and today we got on a call, and it was truly kind of life-changing because the direction that I took after, he really pushed me to realize that fears and doubts and insecurities are a man-made thing. They ultimately don't exist. They don't exist whatsoever. It's ultimately all made up in our mind, in a lot of ways, such as, there are a lot of times when our dreams and goals don't align with the actions that we're doing. So for myself, for the longest time, I know I wanted to create a business. I wanted to create a online health coaching business or online personal training business. But I wasn't even taking that first step and going ahead and coaching people. And the reason for this was because of my fears, doubts, and insecurities that I ultimately, sorry I'm using that word a lot, that I made up in my mind. I was creating these false perceptions of reality, these self-doubts that were in my head, that were all in my head, physically, in reality, right in front of me, what's going on. I've never coached anybody, so how could I be failing? How could I fail? How could I possibly fail if I've never actually done it? So that's the thing, is fears, doubts, and insecurities are all man-made fallacies. It's a habit that we do unconsciously, that if we're aware of it and we catch when we start making up these scenarios in our head, we can really start to move forward and begin to take those steps towards achieving our goals. So, I do highly encourage you, if you're watching, to start looking at when your mind, start trying and practicing being more aware of when your mind begins to make up false perceptions of reality. There's a quote that I've heard from many people that goes something like, most people believe in the perception of reality rather than reality itself, which means we tend to unconsciously believe in our own perceptions of reality, our own point of view, our own made-up perspective of reality, rather than what's going on right in front of us, rather than the clear-cut picture, the black and white of what's just happening, you know. For example, myself, it's like basically I got through a personal training program, I got through a life coaching program, and literally the next step that a lot of mentors were telling me is to go out and coach people. But I never went out and coached people because instead I believed in my perception of reality, which is, you know, that I'm gonna fail, or that I have to be ready, that I have to feel ready, I have to be perfect. Just a lot of self-doubt and a lot of excuses that essentially led me to prolonging, you know, advancing in my business and my career. Instead, I believed the made up reality. I believed my perception of reality in my head, and for the longest time that's what happened. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here to really talk about that and to help you become more aware of these false perceptions. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna get away from this thing over here. To be more aware of these false perceptions of reality that our minds often create unconsciously. And it definitely takes practice, and it definitely takes practice to learn how to become more aware and how to combat it with faith, with just courage, with commitment, dedication, all that stuff. But yeah, I think a huge first step is becoming aware. And when you're aware, you could start making the necessary steps after that. But first step is to become aware. So I highly encourage you to, you know, start becoming more aware of the made up perceptions that we tend to create. Become more aware. You know, an easy way is to come back to your breath, you know, to literally like take a few deep breaths and look at what's truly going on in front of you. So yeah, thank you for watching this vlog today, and continuing to be patient with me throughout these vlogs. Sometimes they're everywhere, sometimes they're more like this, more straightforward, and I'm working towards kind of providing the best type of value, the best type of information through experience and through the knowledge that I acquire like every day. So yeah, I hope in some way this vlog helped you out today, and I hope I can continue to help you out on this channel if you do watch and if you do follow. Yeah, if you do love these videos and you do want to follow, then I highly would love for you to either subscribe or turn on post notifications to watch my daily vlogs. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day.